Can you briefly explain how it is made?
Actually, how I look at me is as a servant of Dhanvantari or Sushruta or Charaga or Vakpada.
Okay. Oh.
As a researcher, I have developed highly, a high level intuition to understand something, understand the reality of something when it
Okay.
is just described. So I'm really good at doing something.
Okay.
So I'm just doing whatever is proposed by those most wonderful rishis.
Okay.
So this is actually um, hmm, Nellika Tod.
Okay.
The cover of that, what you call in English, it is called gooseberry.
Gooseberry. Okay.
This I do not know the English term. This is tipali.
Okay.
And this is kadaka.
Okay.
There are many more.
Okay.
So you asked me how this is
How
prepared.
this is prepared? Can you
Yeah,
briefly explain it, please?
This preparation is something very simple, say so.
Okay.
These are, this also will be broken and cover will be extracted like this one.
Okay.
And this is actually the wood of a unique tree called plas in Malayalam.
Malayalam. Okay.
So first we will make a bhasmam. We will make the essence of this.
Okay.
That is directly making it into a bhasmam
Okay.
by external heating.
Okay.
So it will be put in a pot.
Okay.
And that pot will be sealed. And it will be kept in let's say a 3x3 pit in the ground.
Okay.
Come on, I will show you.
Okay.
Come on, I will show you. So this is called varali, Chanaga varali.
Okay.
This one, you know.
Yeah.
So it is just nothing but cow dung only, pure cow dung. We have pure cow. See.
Okay.
See the cow.
Oh.
This cows.
Okay.
So it is made of cow dung, and when this is completely dry, it generates very powerful heat.
Okay.
Stronger heat than actually wood.
Okay.
Of course, not as strong as coal, but sustained heat.
Okay.
So this pot will be covered with this varalis, and that will be burnt.
Okay.
So for till that 30 or 40 varalis are finished.
Okay.
Then you open the pot and you will see that this has become bhasmam.
Bhasmam. Oh.
So then that bhasma will be mixed with water.
Okay. Yeah.
In that water,
Yeah.
these three things will be kept for about 48 hours.
Okay.
During that time, this bhasma will get attached to these three things.
Oh. Okay.
Then we have to dry it
Yes.
under shade,
Okay.
not by straight sunlight.
So. Oh. Okay.
And once it is purely dried, it will be powdered
Okay. Yes.
into fine mush.
Okay.
Then that will be mixed with pure honey.
Okay.
I had the luck of getting a real pure quality of honey from the Marayur mountains of near in Kerala state.
Okay.
So that will be mixed with a certain proportion of honey and such ingredients. Then comes the critical part. That will be properly mixed.
Yes.
And will be kept in a mud pot.
Okay.
And then we have to dig an 8 feet pit in the ground.
Okay.
In a select area.
Okay.
And then we will keep this pot down and cover it with soil.
Okay.
And it has to be opened after 6 months.
Oh.
Then it will be processed and ready.
Oh. Okay.
And that rasana is to be taken for either 6 into 3. It will be minimum for 180 days.
Days. Oh. Okay.
And another advantage for this rasayana is that you don't have much food dietary restrictions.
Oh, okay. And any age restrictions like
For this, of course, rasayanas, most of the rasayanas have age restriction, meaning the body needs a certain threshold engine power to take advantage of this.
this? Okay.
So, a good majority of the rasayanas, let us say, we can divide it into about 4 levels.
Okay.
Certain rasayanas can be used for advantage before the age of 18.
Okay.
Some of them will work till 35, 40.
Okay.
Some of them above 50, like that.
Okay.
For example, Saraswadarishtam gold.
Yeah.
That is one rasayana which I often make.
Yes.
It can work at whatever age.
Okay.
It's a magnificent one which can be given to a newborn baby, to an 80, 90-year-old person also.
Okay.
And there are other rasayanas, like in fact Chavanaprasya rasayanam is the only one rasayanam made available in the market.
Oh.
But of course it cannot be made properly.
Yes.
That also can facilitate body process. But of course never near this.
Okay. Oh, this is.
This is of course it is much more different,
Okay.
And this cannot be made in large scale.
Large scale. True.
And that's what I have discovered. I have discovered a truth about Ayurveda. Ayurveda is wonderful, great, but it is, in general, the so-called Ayurvedic medicines available in the market may not be that efficient because they are made in large quantities.
Okay.
What I presume is that we really cannot identify the proportion of the ingredients when the quantities are large.
Large. Yeah.
For instance, if you prepare sambar, for 5 people, you may be adding, let us say, 3 spoons of dhania powder or what you call
Coriander powder.
Coriander powder.
Yeah.
If you make it for 1,000 people, you cannot just multiply it with 1,000 and add.
Yeah.
If you do that, you can feel the difference because you are very familiar with the taste. But what I have observed in the number of manufacturing units is that they just multiply it by the required quantity. They make it in tons and tons.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So I don't do anything extra.
Okay.
But I do with all the dedication and focus of attention of a cat, whatever is told by the rishis. And not only that, again there is a problem that most of the herbs available are not of real quality.
Okay.
For example, if I want to use, let us say, kadika, this is kadika.
Okay. Yeah.
If I want about 500 kadika, I will buy 1,200.
Okay.
So out of that I would select the
Oh.
proper kadika.
Okay.
And plas
Yeah.
is plenty available in the market because the wood of plas is also used for homa.
Okay.
In the homa kunda, it
Yes.
is also burned.
Yes.
So it is available in plenty. We cannot be that sure that it is plas. Therefore, I have cultivated plas tree here.
Okay.
In fact, this is cut from that tree only.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
So, I will inform you when I make this,
Okay.
and you can have a dose.
Okay. Fine. Sure.
And you
Thank
can
you.
also recommend really eligible people.
Yeah. Only for eligible people.
Because they have something wonderful to do.
Yes.
They have important role functions in the society.
Yes.
They are great performers in the field of art or literature or science or managing organizations.
Yeah.
Such people.
Yes.
Because they get greater wisdom as they grow up.
Yeah.
And I think, I do not know, but by statistical information, in the number of hospitals are increasing.
Day by day.
And the number of medical colleges, the number of medical students are increasing. Yes. It implies that illnesses and body debilities of various kinds are on the increase.
Yes.
Okay, that is not my area, but my area is very clear. In connection with my intellect research, my research in enlightenment, my research in eccentricity, and so on, I have reached finally to the Rasayanic perspective originated by the ancient rishis. I am quite fascinated about it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Even I never had any illnesses.
Oh, okay.
This teeth you may notice that I lost in an accident.
Okay,
I am a
okay.
fast driver. I
Okay.
drive even now. Yeah, I have a very old Jeep. I drive it to 110 kilometers per hour.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but this accident happened when I was driving a cycle only. So that's okay. But I don't want to fix any artificial teeth.
Okay.
So that's the beauty about rasayanas.
Yes. Even it works in a person like Rangan, who is aged more than 80 years.
Yeah.
Oh, so
He is going to be 81 next year.
81. Yeah. Yes. So this will be a beautiful,
There is
wonderful.
in fact, I should not be talking like this evidence for the rasayanas.
Yeah.
That is nonsense. You know?
Yes. It's nonsense.
I would say no human being is eligible to make a review on what those absolutely mysterious rishis who were in tuning with the entities and things and phenomena of nature created something.
Yes.
No, they were at that level. How the butterfly locates a flower.
Yeah.
If you have a piece of sugar here, an ant will appear there within 2 minutes.
Yes.
Because that intuitive sensitivity to everything in the universe is present in every infant.
Yes.
Because every human baby is actually sensing all those things. But that sensing does not make any sense to that original mind.
Yeah.
But the human beings around continuously, forcefully invite their attention to what are the human beings around are sensitive to. Attention is most of the time drawn to human beings or the things at home. And the child does not have the language to talk about all those senses, those sense data. That's why a little child can interact with a plant, a piece of stone, a cat, bird, anybody. You know.
Yes.
Anyway, how the rishis located the power of various plants, it's all, I would say, they could, because they existed at that cat and butterfly and bird level. How the bird locates the piece of twig that is required for the precise construction of the nest on, to be placed on moving branches of trees in mountainous forests. So the same intuition, same sensing of entities, things and phenomena and nature process in the planet Earth is possible with every human being, because every human being is 100% an integral.
Yes.
100%.
Okay.
An integral part of this very planet Earth. By air, by respiration, by food, and every cell, outer cell of the body is communicating.
Yes. True. Very true. Okay.
So that's all about rasayanas.
Okay, Sundarji. Is there any names in this?
I don't go by the names, but I don't know. I have just I have got some of the original texts of Dhanvantari, Charaka and Susrita.
Okay.
So those rasayanas which I was interested, I have taken notes into my diary. This one I took down from a book. Book meaning it is a collection called Yoga Ratna Pradipika.
Okay.
This particular rasayana details are mentioned in page number 471.
Okay.
So that's what I have written here.
Okay.
This is Kadaka, Nillika, Tipali, Plashin, Basmam, Kalakya, Vellam, Patrathilita, Marinal, Sharam Pidichal, Edith Nail, Lunaki Pudichi, Adil Kalpa, Panjasara, Nadariti Ten, Nadariti Nayam Jurt, Neighbor and Kodatil, Bumil Kudichamodanam for 6 months.
Okay.
Then there are a lot of consequences written.
Okay, yeah.
I am not, I don't want to openly do something for the consequence.
Yes.
No, just to do it. So I did not write the consequences.
Yeah.
But from my memory, this is the wonder that it does.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, Sundarji. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
And it is to be taken also between 3:30 4 a.m. in the morning.
Okay.
During that time, there's a critical turning point called Amrita Varsham.
Okay. So 3:30 in the morning.
That Amrita Varsham moment happens between 3:30 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Morning around this part of the planet Earth.
Oh, so it depends on the longitude and latitude. Yeah. Okay.
Then it is ideal. That's
ideal.
Okay. You can take it at any time also.
Okay.
In general, but ideal.
Okay.
Suggested in this book.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.